Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
I am a 23-year-old woman who has been with my fiance for over 4.5 years now. I don't know how I got so lucky. He makes me laugh every day, always goes out of his way to do small things for me, and is an amazing partner to have. Now, this past December, my mother passed away from cancer. My fiance was so supportive. He held me together when I thought I would fall apart. Dealing with my mom's estate brought a lot of stress and anxiety on the both of us. Well, about a month ago, my fiance went on a work trip, and when he came back home, he admitted that he had gotten on a dating app. He came clean immediately, Kelly, and he said that he barely set up the profile before deleting it and regretting what he did. I do believe him that nothing happened and that he is truly remorseful, as this is extremely out of his character. He even called and told his parents because he was so ashamed of what he did to me. I truly feel and believe that with the stress of losing my mother and having to deal with a family drama that led us to this point, I'm not in any way saying or giving him an excuse for what he did, but I feel like there were extreme circumstances happening for both of us. Jump forward to now, I'm still dealing with my feelings about the situation. I love my fiance. I want to stay with him, but I'm still working out how to build back my trust. Kelly, I need your help. My friend is back from school, and I want to tell her what's going on. I haven't told anyone in my family what happened. I feel like I want to fully heal to move forward, but I do need to talk out my feelings about everything. Now that my mother's gone, my friend is the only person I wanted to talk to, but I wanted to speak in person. Kelly, how do I go about doing this without painting my fiance as an awful person? How would you handle this situation? Thank you. Sad and hurt, Elena.
You just got it off your chest with me. Don't be bad.
Just like that.
Look, this is why. Look, I'm curious what's happening on the dating apps. It's just fun and interested. You're like, I've never done this before. I don't.
You did it, though.
I did it, but like even now, I'm like, gosh, I wonder who's out there now. If I had to get back out there, it doesn't mean I want to cheat, but sometimes there's that curiosity thing, right?
What's out
but
there?
This goofball told you he did that to unburden himself. That's what people do. So this is why I say don't tell, especially this wasn't cheating. He was curious, nosy, he did something and came back and he just unburdened it on you. Boy, he feels better. Felt so bad about it, he had to tell his parents. This is a little extreme. That's a little extreme and kind of a little immature, but whatever. And now you're carrying this burden. I don't know. If you can't get past this, I don't know how you're going to survive what's about to come in life.
She doesn't want to paint him as a bad person. She's trying to protect him.
There's going to be so much more that life's going to throw at you that this little bump, you better get over it because you're obsessing over something. He already feels better and has moved on, and you can't let it go because, see, he feels good. And that's what happens when somebody cheats or something. They get it off their chest to clear their conscience.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not saying he cheated, but he was,
But if
He
that's
got
the
close.
case,
he didn't.
did
he get close?
I don't know.
Here's
No.
my
Or was
problem
he just
with this.
looking and
He's
just
just
because he
looking
was
at things.
curious?
He got curious, yeah.
Here's my problem with this. If she had a traumatic experience happen and that's how he reacted, they're in their
Why are
20s.
you tying the two things together? That doesn't necessarily mean he did it because.
No, I'm not saying that. But if that's the way he reacts every time something happens, that would be a red flag to me.
Well, also, they're not
This is
married yet.
one-
They're still engaged, so he's still trying to question, is this the person I really want to be with for the rest of my life?
Then call off the engagement. If you're going to obsess about this, you're going to end up destroying. How do I build back trust? I've got to tell somebody. You just got it off your chest with me.
Yeah.
Why you want to go and badmouth him to your friend who's not going to treat him the same way anymore because none of y'all know how to handle this. This is ridiculous.
That's true.
So
This is such a little blip. He shouldn't have said anything. He should have
shouldn't
kept
have
his
said
mouth
anything.
shut.
Uh-huh.
The damage done now.
Don't make it a bigger deal than what
not,
it is.
I mean, he was curious. Now, if he went out on dates and things, I would have a different issue. I'd say we need to put pause on this wedding. We need to decide, is this really what you want? But he's like, oh, I was just, I was curious. I was in the room. I wasn't going out. I was just curious. What goes on in these apps? Look, y'all might be yelling at me and telling me I'm completely wrong. I don't care. This is Love Letters to Kelly, and that's the way I feel about it.
Boom. Yeah. Good luck, Elena.
But don't be telling your girlfriends why you want to be making him look bad to everybody.
Yeah.
Well, she wants to do
And you better figure out
Definitely
how to
agree.
get over it if you're going to marry him. If you truly can't get over it, call off the marriage.
She wants to do it without making him look bad. See, she's thinking about it.
She can't.
I know.
Because then the friends can be like, no, he's looking at other girls, leave him. That's what a friend
You
will
know how
say.
girlfriends do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I know. I still.
If she ain't got no man, she's like, oh,
It's a little
I got a chance-
sketchy.
I got a chance to ruin this.
Still very sketchy.